R2? R2!
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the Starkside. While you're here, I do appreciate it if you support the channel by hitting that like button, and if you're new here, please hit that subscribe, as well as the notification bell. First things first, I want to wish everyone a happy new year. I hope you had a good time. I hope you had a great holiday break. Now, without further ado, let's dive into this review. So, today we'll be taking a look at the Star Wars The Black Series, Return of the Jedi 40th Anniversary Lines Luke Skywalker. So, finding a Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker is probably one of the hardest things to do as a Star Wars Black Series toy collector. At least for me, I actually got this piece last year along with R2D2, which I've already reviewed. So, this figure here is actually part of my very long backlog of figures to review. Now, we usually go over the packaging first before we dive into the accessories and the figure itself. Unfortunately, the packaging got pretty banged up during shipping, but I still have it here. So here we have the movie logo at the top, and then we got an image of Luke Skywalker from the film here on the right. And then at the back, we get more figures from the 40th anniversary line. So here we have like R2D2, and that's it. Now, for its accessories, this figure doesn't really come with a lot of accessories. Of course, we have his lightsaber here. So this lightsaber accessory splits into two pieces. We have the blade here, which is made of this cool translucent green plastic, which is looking really good. And then we have the hilt here. I love the sculpted detailing that we get on this piece. It also has this small hook at the end, which you can use to hang the lightsaber on his belt here. So that's great. And then we get this small black piece too as part of the accessories, which I don't really know what to call, but I'll show you what it does in a few moments. So in the film, Luke's outfit changes very slightly from the start of the movie towards the end. So this piece here allows you to achieve those looks. So if you want Luke to not have this flap exposed, you can use this piece. So you just remove this piece here and then exchange it with this one. Personally, I don't think this accessory piece is necessary. I'd rather that Hasbro gave us a cloak instead of this piece here. Now, taking a look at the figure itself, starting with the head sculpt, I do like this a lot. I think it captures the likeness of actor Mark Hamill as he appears in the film. I think the hair sculpt was done really well too. Awesome. I do have one minor thing that I wish this head sculpt had, and I think it should have some shadowing around the nose to make some of the details pop. I'm not really sure if that's what I really mean, but I just think the head sculpt here looks a bit pale or something. But still, this looks really good. Moving on, the rest of the figure looks really good. So far, the entire piece looks clean. We also get a lot of sculpted wrinkling all over the piece here, so that's great. Seeing as his outfit here is mostly black, there's not a lot of things to complain about here. At the same time, there's not really a lot of things to praise here except that the entire piece looks clean and film accurate. So overall, I'm loving the sculpt and paint-ups of this figure here. Now let's go over the articulation on this figure. So Luke Skywalker can look up that far, and he can look down as well. His head does rotate. We do get neck pivot here, and as the neck is a separate piece from the body, we also get more neck articulation with this figure, so that's great. We also get butterfly joints with this figure, which for me is always great to have. His arms can move up that far, so you can form a T, and he can move them down all the way as well. The shoulders rotate 360. You don't get a bicep swivel, but you do get rotation here in the elbows. As with most Black Series figures, the elbows are single jointed only. His wrists do rotate, and we get a sideways hinge to them for lightsaber movements. He has a diaphragm slash waist pivot here, so we can move sideways, bend forward, backward, and rotate side to side. His legs can kick forward that far, and not so much backward. His hips move outward that far, that's great. He has a thigh swivel, single jointed knees that also have rotation. We also get calf rotation here, which is awesome. His ankles move up and down, and he has ankle pivot as well. Now for some figure comparisons, here's Luke Skywalker next to the only other Return of the Jedi 40th anniversary figure that I have, R2D2. And I just love seeing these two side by side here. And here's Luke Skywalker next to his father, Darth Vader. And I love how these two scale up next to each other here. And here's Luke next to the rest of the original trilogy characters that I have right now. The Black Series R2-D2, the Bandai model kit C-3PO, Black Series Empire Strikes Back Han Solo, the Force Awakens Chewbacca, Empire Strikes Back Yoda, and Empire Strikes Back Darth Vader. I'm currently missing Princess Leia and Lando for the original trilogy collection here, and I hope to get my hands on those two really soon. So that's my review of the Black Series Luke Skywalker from the Return of the Jedi 40th Anniversary line. So despite the lack of more accessories, I think this figure has a good sculpt, pin-ups, and good articulation. So I'm really liking this figure. And if you're wondering where I got this figure, so I pre-ordered this figure from Hasbro Pulse. So if you want to check that out, there's a link in the description below. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think of this figure. Let me know what you think of my review. Please leave a comment below. And if you like this video, I do appreciate it if you support the channel by hitting that like button. And if you still haven't, please hit that subscribe as well as the notification bell. You can also follow me on social media, links in the description below. And I'll see you guys in the next video.